So today is November the 5th, 2024. It's election day for Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So I'm at work right now, and they gave us some time to go up here and vote. So who I'm gonna vote for? Well, you'll find out by the end of this segment. But on my way up here, you'll have a pretty good idea on who I am going to vote for. You know, I appreciate the job for giving me this opportunity to go up here, cast my ballot. You know, but yeah, there's a few things I need to address. I'm not big on politics. You know, I'm not I don't have any degrees in none of them areas. But I do have what they call common sense. Now I'm looking around and I'm seeing some things, or I saw some things that were contrary to or contradictory to what I've been experiencing. Now, conservative means just that, conservative. Liberalism, that means you pretty much get to do what you want to do. Now, I can understand. I really can't understand. I can understand why black folks were so liberal. It was to keep them getting killed. So basically, that's in our makeup to try to keep things kind of on a respectable level, because back then you could be looked upon as disrespectful or looked down on. You couldn't be too free. So we had a conservative way of life. Now the other race, they were pretty liberal. They could live where they wanted to, but they had to be conservative as far as the people was concerned. But now we are liberal, we conservative, but at the same time we want to just do what we want to do. Now like with me, now with the economic situation, that's really up to me. Of my past, my mess ups, the things that I messed my license up. I didn't give myself a chance. I didn't go to school like I'm supposed to. So really, a lot of that has a lot to do with me. But the Democratic Party did leave some things in place for me to make a few extra dollars, and the Republicans did too. So all that's up to me too still. So I want to make my life better, it's up to me. But look, what I don't like is for cats to be able to throw their beliefs on others and make them look at things the way they look at it. Like killing kids or the LGBT community, and letting these kids be disrespectful. That's liberalism, man. You some things need to be kept under wraps, man. Some things will be kept in the bedroom, and then your attitudes should be displayed in a manner to where you can deal on all masses, all over the chart with people. But when you got an attitude, or you got a nasty attitude, that means you ain't trying to get the one. You got a one-track mind. You just trying to do one thing. And so you say forget everything else. You don't have no respect for nothing else but except for what you're trying to do. And you ain't gonna respect nothing of nobody else except for what you got your mind on. So you have a disregard for everything else. You can believe what you believe and keep it to yourself. And as far as killing the kids, man, I can understand as far as about the raping situation. I can understand that, but they using this, man, to just kill off babies because they ain't really had no baby, but they want to keep having sex, being promiscuous, keep running game, using their body parts to capitalize on another man's pockets. That way they want to keep that open for us, so in case they do get pregnant, oh, I'm not really having no baby, but I I want to make some money off this monkey. You know, I need this tool right here in order for me to capitalize off, make some money. I don't need a man, but I can give him these services. He can give me his pockets. But if I get pregnant, okay, now I got permission to get rid of the baby. That's not fair. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you don't really have freedom of speech. Everybody can pretty much do what they want to do. The Chinese, pretty much everybody, women, black women and white women, everybody, everybody can do what they want to. Now, ain't nothing to play for no man. Ain't nothing to play for no man. Everything is for everybody else but us. You know, and it seems like by a man going another direction, it's making them mad. And for somebody to get this mad over a man going to another party, there must be something to it. If you divorce if you cut your man off, or if you cut your man off because he don't vote this way, this means that he's threatening your power. So evidently it's something to that. Y'all, so you pretty much giving themselves away. They know that the government is they zaddy. They know that the government is their power. So without the government, they're gonna lose. They feel like they're gonna lose power, which they won't. But they feel like they want to keep power. They want more power. So they really don't have enough power as far as they're concerned, because they you know the laws are gonna be with them as far as domestic violence is concerned. They're gonna take the woman's side. And in marriage, they're gonna take the woman's side. Everything on every part of the globe, the law is used on the woman's side. Men get more money because we're stronger. That is common sense. But it seems like if they get mad, it's a reason why they get mad. That means they lose. They feel like they're gonna lose some power. They want power. And from the beginning of the time, woman had been looking for power over men in the beginning. So if Trump get into power, they feel like they're gonna get a step back. That's why they scared. Because the only power that they have is the power that is given to them by the government. If you notice, people in professional places, that you don't hear them speak at all until they at work or something. But when they to themselves, so they'll give it. The only time you'll see any kind of confidence or anything is when they're performing a job, doing something professional. You know, but as far as just showing your own personality, doing normal things like having a conversation, you can't do it because you in that shell. But as soon as you know it's time to perform for a job or something or a presentation, you able to show your education. You know, and then you're all over the board. That's the only place you able to show your true power. So that's really where your comfort zone at. It's through that power, and it's only activated when the platform is in front of you to perform for a company, for you to show your professionalism. Any other time you're dormant. You don't hear or any other time things are irrational, like everyday life situations and stuff. You have to kind of stay to yourself. But when it's to a job or a profession or something to that extent, then let me go ahead and show. So that's what. Let me go ahead and show what I can do through professionalism. That's the only time they can really shine. That's the only time they really give it power is up under the power that be. Other than that, they got to be dormant, quiet. They have to stay. They have to be in that shell because they don't have no protection without them. And they to the point now that they figure they don't need a man. So they lose that power of the government. Then they feel powerless for real. That's why they so mad. Because without the government, they feel powerless, and they have to rely on that man. And the only time they feel power is if they lifted up with the power of the government. So that's why they get angry with their husband or their boyfriend. And you should be down with you want him to follow you. That's the whole name of the game. They want to be followed. They don't want to be led. In other words, they want want to. I see him as looking at a man like a fire extinguisher on the side of the wall. You don't need it most of the year. Some years you probably won't need the fire extinguisher for 4, 5, 10 years. But when you need it, it's right there on that shelf. All the time you need it. So that's how I look at how they look at men. They just stay over there, stay quiet until I need you. But when the fire gets hot, bam, then I call you. Other than that, I don't need you to stay over there, be quiet, and stay out the way. That's how I think they look at me. You know. And maybe back in the days, the men probably did them like that. I don't know if it's payback or they feel like they're going back to them days, but them days are over with. Them days are gone. They're not coming back. So for a person to bring that fact up, I mean that's antique news. That's not gonna happen again. Too much technology out here for a man to try to make a woman sit at home. No, it's just that these women want to be in a man's place and in his shoes, and then they use the worst example of a man to define men. So we ain't gonna talk about a man by this, because all they do is find the worst example of men in order to define a man, and that's what be happening. And they choose the wrong men, because I think if they was to get a good man, they would be a representative. They would have to be a representative of him, so they had to be good. You know, and so if they make a false move or whatever, they'll stand out. They don't want to stand out. That's why they gonna keep going to get these these garbage pail boys, because so they won't look so suspicious when they do mess up. All the eyes be on them garbage pail boys, them little boys they keep choosing, calling them men. And when they mess it, and then when them boys go mess up, they want to come back and then say all men. No, you keep choosing these off-brand dudes that these cats ain't reliable. But you want to use them as the example of when you talk about men. No, you can't do that. But they want this narrative so they can have their freedom. You got your freedom. That's not good enough. You want more. You ain't never satisfied. Never satisfied. So you want more even in a relationship. Any man will tell you shit never satisfied, and women giggle at it. It's cute to them. But when it comes to a serious subject, oh, now you don't want to speak on it. But when it's something to joke about, yeah, we like that. It's cute, Oh, y'all gotta deal with it. You gotta keep us happy. So women really do get a kick out of seeing, a man in agony trying to keep her happy because she never satisfied and she knows she ain't. But that's the name of it, man. That one of the biggest reasons why they don't want Trump in there is because they scared that they gonna lose something, and they pretty sure that the man gonna gain some more stability, and they scared of that. They're in competition with men. Men are in competition with women. Women are in competition with men, and they want to catch up to us when which really we the ones supposed to look out for them. Why we want to compete with somebody we're supposed to look out for? If a person compete with another person, that means they're trying to move past them, be greater than. That's the issue. That's the biggest issue right there. What they say, you either with me or you against me. It seems like they're against you. It seems like the people that we're supposed to be protecting are against us. That's the name of the game. And they've been bamboozled and indoctrinated. The condition to be in this type of way through the masses, the power that be. They the one did it. And the sad part about it, they know that they've been bamboozled and tricked, but that don't even matter. That don't matter. But stay tuned. Something else might hit my mind. If not, we're going to the back.